Hello, this is Jim from Razor Belts. This is video number 2 from my 5-part video series called Do-It-Yourself Click Ratchet Belt Making. We'll demonstrate from start to finish on how to make yourself a click ratchet belt. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to punch a hole in the end of this liner belt strap. This will be where you'll be hanging the strap from to allow it to dry after you've coated the belt with Resolene. Now we're going to take a paper clip. We're going to use it to hang the belt to allow it to air dry after it's coated with Resolene. We'll take the one end of the paper clip, insert it in the hole, then we'll twist the leg over to lock it in. And this way, after we coat it with Resolene or dye, it'll hang to dry. I'm going to put on a inexpensive one-time use disposable gloves to protect my hands from contact with the Resolene and dyes. I recommend using protection anytime you're working with any type of chemical. Okay, now with both gloves on, we're going to go ahead and add some more Resolene to our little container so we can get it deep enough that when we put the belt in there and drag it through, we'll be able to totally submerge it in the Resolene. This is straight Resolene, no dilution. Okay, now we start running the belt strap through the Resolene, and we'll work from one end all the way to the other end. Now when we get to the end, what we're going to do is pull it out of the Resolene, and then we're going to pinch it off with our thumb in our hand, and we're going to drag it through our thumb in our hand. And what that's going to do is that's going to help remove the excess Resolene that is currently on the strap. And then once we get it all the way done, we're going to take it and we're going to hang it up to dry. Here it is hanging up, and we're going to take our fingers, our 2 fingers, we're going to put it on either side of the strap, and we're going to drag it down and smooth the surface that the Resolene is covered. Now after it's dried, we're going to apply a second coat of Resolene. This time we're going to do it with a sponge. Going to rub it on both sides from one end to the other and make sure that we cover it with a good amount. Now once we coat both sides, we're going to hang it up, and again we're going to do the 2-finger squeegee and pull it down the strap all the way down to the end to remove the excess Resolene that is on the strap. Now we're going to take and punch a hole through the end of our 5 to 6 ounce show side surface of the belt. So again, we can put a clip through it and hang it to allow it to dry. Now that we've got the clip inserted, we're going to go ahead and dye it. This is dark brown. Fill up the reservoir to make sure that we've got enough in there. And we'll go ahead and start dyeing the 5 to 6 ounce show side belt strap. Now we feed it through and continue pulling it all the way till we get to the end. Then we'll take it over and we'll hang it to dry. And then we'll do the 2-finger squeegee all the way down the belt to the end to remove excess dye. Now we're going to use a sheepskin wool pad to buff the belt surface to remove any excess pigment that is accumulated on the belt. Now we're going to go ahead and sponge on the Resolene, starting from one end and working our way all the way down to the other end, making sure to keep the sponge wet as we go along. Now with a damp sponge coated with Resolene, try to make one continuous swipe down the entire length of the belt blank. Now hang the belt strap and allow it to dry overnight. This is segment number 3 of the DIY video of making your own click ratchet belt. Total of 5 videos in this series that'll teach you step by step to make the belt.